What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. It is end of September, so we are going to do in typical fashion talk about, what happened in September, what you can anticipate in the channel in the month of October. So let's look. We sold a bunch of grails. We sold Prime 1 Predator and Hulkbuster. And let's see. We got Shenron Dragon, came with a issue with one of the Dragon Balls. We got Prime 1 Cover Art Predator DX, and I am a fan of that piece. I think it's great. We did not get Queen T-Rex because Resin GK decided never to ship it, and my chargeback is currently happening. We made some big changes to the display, moving everything in the main room, deciding to focus more on, pure lines in the main theater room, get rid of quarter scale. So we added Candyman 1/3. It's as good as I expected. And Red Lipstick Demon, I never had planned to buy Red Lipstick Demon initially, but things happened and I'm glad I did. I think it's amazing. Candyman I'd always kind of planned. And we got some dusters, made some more changes, and that's really kind of it. So we only got 4 pieces. Best piece would have to be the Prime 1 Cover Art Predator. I think that's the best piece I got. So, overall, okay month, not too bad. The only piece that came that was kind of anticipated. Oh, wow. Oh, my brother was using my PlayStation. Pause my game. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't really plan for the Jungle Hunter or Red Lipstick Demon. Only Candyman and Shenron arrived. Now, I was anticipating the Iron Man bust, but it's been taking quite some time in customs, but it is arriving. So let's talk about the statues arriving. So first should be Iron Man bust. This is left customs. I'm pretty confident I'm going to get it, in the next few days. So this will definitely be a highly, highly anticipated piece. Yeah, I just started this new video game, folks. Let me show you. Right here, Star Ocean, the Divine Force. I let my brother, he's playing Black Myth Wukong, so I gave him family member access, so we can't play at the same time. So this game, freaking amazing. I just started. I'm an hour in. Oh my gosh, I freaking love it. Anyways, so Iron Man bust will arrive in the next few days. So real excited to get this. I've seen Art's video. I've seen Mike's video. Kind of as anticipated, but yeah. The only reason to buy this bust is not because of that. It's because of that. All right, not getting that. Ganondorf. So I did just pay for this from Kyle Land, so we'll be shipping. So should probably get this towards the end of October. Not 100% sure if I'm going to keep this one or not, simply due to space. But if it, if I get it and I'm like, God, I freaking just love it to death, I'll keep it and I'll figure out something. But it is the definite Ganondorf. This is definitely much better than the first 4 figures version. I think the base is much better, the pose, so I just think it's a really cool looking Ganondorf. So we'll see how this turns out. So this is not going to arrive in the month of October, it's very unlikely, but this has started shipping. So I actually don't have this on pre-order. I'm actually trying to find it right now in stock and buy it. I've been unsuccessful so far, but I'm trying to buy this to get it in stock so we can get this as soon as possible, So, typically I would use Resin GK for this type of stuff, but he's obviously turned scammer, so I can't use him. Trying to find some alternative sellers that can get this to me sooner than later, but we'll find out. This is my final Infinity Studios bus, so it's kind of a shame he turned scammer right before this was shipping. This would have been a great final piece to get from him. The Predator bust. So this is set to ship in the month of October. I doubt I'll receive it, but it is going to ship in the like first or second week. It is possible I could get it by the end of the month. But, this is going to arrive, obviously go next to my cover art Predator. So excited to get this, see how good it is. Let's see how it compares to Aliens FX. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep them both. I mean, who knows? Maybe I decide, I don't need both. But I do, as of right now, we are planning to keep both. But let's get this in hand and see how good it is. Ape Sapien 3rd scale. Now, I technically only have this on waitlist, but I'm confident my waitlist will convert. But according to Elite Creature Collectibles, they said this was set to ship in the month of October. So typically, if you get on their waitlist, you're going to get the piece. Usually there's a few people that cancel simply because these are very expensive, and usually some people are just unprepared to buy it, because they're like close to $3,000. So we'll get this. I'm sure my waitlist will convert. If it doesn't, I could buy it from Pop Culture. They still have it in stock. But, we should be getting Ape Sapien 3rd scale, I believe. In addition, Ape Sapien life-size bust. Now, this is actually in stock right now here at, Pop Culture. And I'm probably going to buy it here in the next day or two. I was kind of, I have it on waitlist as well with ECC. And it's most likely it will convert. They'll get it as well in October. It's only about $100 more expensive going through Pop Culture. I do have, like some points I use. I know it says $26.35, but that's not accurate. The total comes out to about $24.75 shipped, where ECC is like $23.75 shipped. If you order direct through ECC, which is actually cinemaket.com. But Ape Sapien life-size bust, we're definitely going to get it in the month of October. Whether I buy through Pop Culture and they ship it and I get it a week later because it would be EMS shipping, which is 5-day shipping, or ECC gets it and then I get it 2 days later after they ship it. So I'm giving it a little bit of time. I'm also checking some Chinese sellers to see if they could get it to me cheaper than Pop Culture and shipped DHL. I don't think it's a massive box. I mean, it's really just the body and the base. So, but we're definitely going to get this. I'm very confident we'll get this. Not 100% sure on this, but I think I will. This will ship, not arrive. Probably ship, not arrive. This might arrive, and this is definitely arriving. So at a minimum, we're guaranteed 2 pieces and maybe on 3 pieces. So outside of that, folks, I don't know if we'll see any other statues in the month of October. But then again, I feel like almost every month I always have a random statue pop up. I mean, Jupiter. But in terms of where all these will be going, let's just show you real quickly. All right, and we're doing this in the dark, folks. Also, there's one other piece that potentially could arrive. It's the Dark Side Arnold. It's like ready to ship. I'm getting mine through Secret Compass, but I don't know if he'll get it, in the next month or so. I'm guessing he'll be a few months out, but that is starting to ship. But for now, we're going to throw Ape Sapien life-size bust right there. If the 1/3 arrives, at that point, I don't know if I want to move Blade just yet. I kind of want to wait until I at least get Hellboy bust. I may just throw Ape Sapien 3rd scale and life-size bust right here, or do Ape Sapien 3rd scale there until Hellboy bust arrives. I don't want to set up the Hellboy display until I can have basically like a full display. Like realistically, we're going to get Hellboy 1/3 last. So I'll actually probably do Hellboy bust, Ape Sapien 1/3, Ape Sapien bust, top shelf, until Hellboy 1/3 arrives. So once Hellboy bust is shipping, which is, Q4, so in the next 3 months, then we'll, I already have a poster lined up. We're going to do a Mondo, but it's going to be framed to fit that. And I may or may not get the, Right Hand of Doom life size, depends on space. Because I'm also curious if I could fit both busts and both 1/3 up top. I need to get them in person and see. Because if we can, we'll definitely do that. Like if it doesn't look too bad. If it looks, as long as it's not tighter than like this, I will definitely do it. But if it really won't fit, then we'll do Ape Sapien down low. Nevertheless, Ape Sapien bust will go right there until Ape Sapien 3rd scale arrives. Then we'll, pair them together. So yeah, that's the first thing. Ape Sapien bust will go there. Obviously, Tony Stark bust is going to go right here. You guys know that. So that's, the main piece that's, it really finishes this room until we get another PO in. So Ganondorf, when he arrives, I'll probably just throw him up here and maybe just move Link back up here so they can be paired together, just because frickin' KDZ Warriors isn't going to ship for another probably 6 months. So I may just pair them together right here and move Neo back down low just until Z Warriors finally arise. But we'll have to figure out Ganondorf. Like, if I get him, I'm like, you know what, he's good, but I don't need him, I'll just sell him. I have a confirmed buyer. But if we get him and I'm like, gosh dang, I freaking love him to death, we'll have to figure something out. What makes most sense is either converting this entire shelf to Zelda, or making that a Zelda shelf and moving Aloy and Stalker into here. And then obviously at that point, you'd probably want to move Halo and Gears of War out. We'll have to figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's let future Flankster figure it out. We're not going to let current Flankster stress out about it. But when we do get Ganondorf, we're going to place him right here with Link. I'm going to box this up because that's going to be, gone real soon. And obviously, you guys know which king is going to go in here, and he's going to fit very nicely in that spot right there. So I am extremely excited to get him. I would say he's my most anticipated piece, more than the Iron Man bust. I think he's a far better bust, in all honesty. I think that Witch King bust is going to be a very special bust. So very excited to get it. I'm really trying hard right now to find it, like, in stock. All the Chinese sellers are not replying, leaving me unseen. It's quite difficult, honestly. So I'm trying to find it in stock. I'm like willing, I swear, sometimes it's so hard to buy a statue nowadays. I'm like saying, hey, I'll pay $3,000 right now for this, but nobody wants to sell it. Or they just leave you on the scene. Nevertheless, we will get it, folks. Don't worry about that. It will come to the collection. Yeah, and then obviously when we get the Jungle Hunter bust, it's going to go right there. I wish I could display the Jungle Hunter setup elsewhere. When I look at this display, I feel like realistically what would look better is if I did that right there. That way, it's like Predator, Alien, plus it's like a tall bust, small bust, tall bust, small bust. You know what I mean? Now, I could obviously fit that quarter cell Jungle Hunter down low, but, doing the Alien next to the Hunter victim doesn't make sense, and the Jungle Hunter deep tail bust won't fit down low. It's about 1.5 inches too tall. Unless you raise that shelf, there's just no way that would work. But yeah, that is pretty much it, folks, of all the statues arriving. It's filling up the displays nicely. I'm very excited to finish my Lord of the Rings line, once we get Gandalf, Witch King, and I'll probably pick up the Pure Arts Gollum art mask. Unless we get a different Gollum bust, by the time that ships, I'll pick it up. And then obviously we need the Hellboy display, and if we ever actually get Celine, we'll get her. But we need the Hellboy display to finish up this main wall. That's, crucial. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to get back to my game. See you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.